Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for BroadwayWorld. We're at the 2018 Obie Awards, which honors everything off-Broadway, and we caught up with many of this year's winners. So what does it mean to you? You're standing here with an Obie Award.
No, it's crazy. Well, this is like a dream come true. I literally had a dream of running an off-Broadway company, and then to be able to do it and do it and be semi-successful at it, and then get an award from the community is wonderful. It's like the cherry on top for a great season and the government inspector, and for 15 years of work at Red Bull Theatre.
You were phenomenal in this show. What was it like living in the world of Edward Albee?
It's incredible. It's an incredible gift. The words that man wrote for anyone in any of his plays. It's pretty easy sailing. I'm glad that our work was recognized. I think it would have made Edward very happy.
So you're standing here at the Obies. You just won. What's going through your mind?
I'm just I start tech for Othello tomorrow, so I'm sort of thinking I can't have more than one more drink, right? One more at least, because I'm very excited. New York has been so good to me, and I can't quite get over how I seem to be being rewarded in this amazing city, so I'm deeply grateful.
You're at the Obie Awards. How does it feel?
I feel so honored and moved. Growing up, I always understood that the Obie Awards was what made you a New York City artist, so I'm finally a New York City artist, so thank you.
Where's it going to live? Do you have any idea?
Oh yeah, this is going straight to my mother's house, and she's going to probably hang this up, so.
Well, you're here with playwright Dominique Morisseau, who has lost her voice because she's been so busy writing plays and putting up plays and rehearsing plays, and now cannot speak.
What a night for you. You won an Obie Award.
Yes, she did. And she's very excited about it.
Just being here tonight at the Obie Awards, is it all surreal? What's going through your mind?
It's very surreal. Yeah, I still feel like I'm sort of trying to claw my way into the theater world. So to be here and to be recognized by this community is just incredible.
What does this mean to you?
This is the world that I've lived in since I came to New York in 1973. And to be added to the list of people who are thought to have achieved something in this is, I don't know what to say. I sort of thought I was prepared, because they tell you ahead of time, and I'm not. I'm overwhelmed. I think in the theater we all think we're starting every time. So the notion that you should have a lifetime achievement seems impossible.
Together, why do you love to come back to Off-Broadway?
Well, it's funny because this is only my second Off-Broadway play, because I came up through the Chicago scene, and even that I didn't do a lot of the storefront theater, so I missed out on that sense of the grassroots of the community. In some ways I skipped through, and I'm just grateful that they let me kind of come back and sneak in here and act like I'm part of the team. And I was so moved by how many people in the community came out to see the play and how supportive the community is.
What was it like working on this show? Tell me.
It was really, really hard and really, really fulfilling. It was an incredible team of artists that we had a great time.
Because you're standing here, Obie Award winner. What's going through your mind?
I can't believe it. I hope I'm saying good things because I feel good things. I just don't know how communicable I am. And yeah, I just thank you to the universe, and I'm so excited. This is just the beginning, so I'm really excited to move forward.
You're standing here tonight. Is it all surreal? What's going through your mind?
What's going through my mind is that I'm wearing tennis shoes and that I've been crawling around the floor doing fittings all day. So this is a complete and total shock and an honor, and I can't really wrap my head around it.
What does it all mean to you? I saw all these productions. What I love about the Obies, too, is more than one playwright wins.
Yeah, I think the Obies are arguably the most fun award evening and joyful, because it's the off-Broadway community and people are just doing this because they love doing it, and they're trying new things, and we're celebrating the people who succeeded, and there are no losers tonight, so it's a really fun evening.
How excited are you, seriously? This was such a beautiful play. What this means to you?
Well, it's such a subtle piece of work, very quiet, and so the fact that it's being recognized is really, really rewarding, because we thought we were just going to be really stealth, Amy Herzog is a stealth writer. So the fact that she made such a splash and that we could kind of rise and be visible is pretty astonishing.
These are really cool, right?
This is it's indescribable to me, because when I first started off acting in college, I can remember people talking about Balm and Gilead and a performance by this woman, Laurie Metcalf, in it, and it was Off-Broadway. And my mom took me to theater growing up, but it was always Broadway shows, and that was the first time I ever heard of Off-Broadway. And to see someone speak of a performance that made the hair on the back of their necks stand up, a new piece of work, was, I thought, yeah, that's the kind of stuff I want to be involved with.
How does it feel?
Oh, I'm so surprised because I never am at these awards ceremonies, and it feels kind of a little out of body, but so nice to get to thank a few people that you just feel have helped you so much. So I got to thank my agent, who's my friend, and Josh Harmon. I know everyone says that, but just to publicly thank a few people is kind of amazing.
Excited are you?
I'm incredibly excited. I can believe it, but I can't believe it,
Okay, so when you went up there, you heard your name, you went up there. Did you forget to thank anybody?
No, I'm such a nerd. When they kind of told me that I was it's like a wink kind of thing. So it's like, okay, I sat down that night and I wrote out a speech. I was prepared. And I knew how long it was. I told the audience, I was like, it's 2 minutes exactly, let's go. And we're off.
So here we are. How excited are you at the Obie Awards?
I am overzealous, completely enthused. It's completely unexpected. I left New York City 5 years ago as a single mom and never knew when I'd come back. So it brings me pleasure for the first show that I've did coming back to New York City to be recognized for my work.
Excellent lighting. What's going through your mind?
I'm a little surprised. They're so cryptic here at the Obies. They just say, you should show up.
And then you win.
No idea.
Surreal. What's going through your mind?
It's absolutely surreal. I've wanted an Obie for years. I'm a theater nerd, so I've a weirdo theater person. An Obie is the thing for me. This is my Oscar. So I'm absolutely thrilled and excited, and it doesn't feel like it's quite hit me yet.
So this was such a phenomenal play. I mean, what was it like writing this?
It was it's funny. People are kind of put off by or whatever, overwhelmed by the subject matter, which is kind of intense. But writing it was actually surprisingly easy. It felt really good to write.
What did tonight mean to you? I mean, you just gave some phenomenal awards to some people. You've changed their lives. I mean, it's the Obies.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it reminds me when I was young and first won anything, I was so happy, and it's just great to see people so happy and to be recognized, and all the great work everybody does, and thank God for the theater, and Off-Broadway.